Hello, fellow traders, you're welcome. On this video, I'm going to be showing you how to trade the forex market. I'm going to teach you how to analyze the GBP USD pair, Euro USD pair, and SP500. And these indices and other pairs that I'm going to be talking about, you will learn how to analyze the market from higher time frame to a lower time frame. And that's why I do the weekly analysis, and you don't want to miss anything that I post every week. So for that reason, I will encourage you, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, make a comment, and use this video for your advantage. I guarantee you this video, the content that you receive from this video will help you to become a professional trader. Now, I want us to go to the charts. Let me show you what I have for this week 20 that we are entering now, week 20 that we are stepping in. So it's a very beautiful section that we're going to be learning how to trade. Now, look at the chart. This is Euro USD we're starting from, and I will go to the higher time frame. Like I said, I'm going to teach you how to look at the market from the higher time frame, so you'll be able to know how to trade looking at a bigger picture. So I'm going to remove every drawing that I've ever done on this chart just to make it plain. All of these maps and symbols here you see at the bottom, these are reports, because when I do my back test, I always look at what happened and what to expect. Even when I'm forward testing, I want to also see what to expect when the news report is released. So here is a very strong bearish market beginning from the weekly time frame on Euro USD. Remember the market structure video that I did. If you have not watched it, ensure you go watch that video. It will help you understand it. We are still we're looking very bearish now, or we're looking a bit bearish now on Euro USD. If you were to look at the previous week, now if you check the whole picture, you can see that if I put my trend line here, okay, I will consider that as a bearish momentum. That's number one. Number two, I could put my trend line here. Okay. Let me put it properly from the high. All right. I will still look at this structure as a moment of bearish momentum, because there was a pullback on this strong movement to the downside. So the market retraced back to the top side. So at the moment, I'm not going to look at all of this picture, but I'll rather look at the current market situation in a couple of weeks. So weekly time frame can help us, but let's move higher to the monthly. There you'll be able to get the picture. Now on the monthly time frame, you can tell that we are bearish on Euro USD. If you put your trend line and stretch it all the way up right there and bring it properly, you notice that we're bearish on the higher on the monthly time frame, obviously. So we can tell that the market is still bearish on the monthly, which is very good, because you want to know the direction of the market first. Then the weekly time frame now will now give us a confirmation of that direction. All we need to do is check for market structure. So on the market structure part, we can see that the market obviously created a drop at this level. Let me just use order flow. And then we have this range, this massive range that was created on the weekly. Okay, we have that massive range. And now that range, okay, obviously is on the bullish ride, because we see that the monthly is bearish, okay, and the weekly is bullish. But here is what I want you to see. We have a beautiful range here before there was a reasonable pullback, and that range was broken when price broke this high was taken out. So we see that range was broken, and then I want you to notice something, and then we see another structure range here which went up. So that means this was the last higher high on the weekly. So on the last higher high of the weekly, we noticed that price came down and broke the previous low. That means we have a break of structure here. Okay, we have a weekly break of structure. Very important you understand that. And now we have a weekly break of structure at that level. So what does that mean? It means that the market have changed character from high to low. So this is now the first lower low that the market has created right now within that swing low. So within the swing low, that is why we're looking at a bearish momentum coming in, being introduced into the Euro USD market on the weekly. Now, gradually agreeing with the monthly time frame. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, I hope you got this point and understand what I'm trying to establish here is a directional momentum, a directional bias. I need to know the momentum of the market, where the market is going, what direction, where is the strength of the market, the momentum. I have to find out from the higher time frame all the way down to the lower time frame, and then be able to correspond with that in my trading. That means if I'm going to look for a trade on Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for a trade in that direction on a lower time frame. That's what I want you to notice. So here is giving us this push, and now we have this range. So we can see that there's a previous high, there's a previous low. So there's a current high, current low. So we can tell that the market is giving us this strange movement. You see, strange movement inside that level. Now, there's something I would like to bring to your attention on the weekly time frame. If I was to bring in these two called the gun box, you will discover that the price is trading below the equilibrium. The discount is prices at discount level is trading below the equilibrium. It means that at this key level, price is retracing back up, and we should be expecting more retracement to the upside, except the structure is not broken. So for me, I can tell that that place where we are now is not a sell zone. We want price to come up here to give us opportunity to sell at this level. And then we'll know that we're looking for price to go down. Now, this is weekly time frame. That would take a lot of time. So I'm not dealing with that now on the weekly, but just to let you know the direction right now that we're bearish on the weekly breakup structure, and this is where price retrace, and then it's still consolidating in time to come down. Now, if I use my fib, again, another thing is to measure is to use my fib. If I use my fib retracement, you notice price rejected and trade break above. Obviously, there was a first rejection and it broke above 61 and it came back in, closed below 61, and then it dropped. So now at this level, price is responding to that bullish momentum. So we could see something of this nature and price dropping to break this low. We could see something of that nature. All right. And that's what we're going to trade this week if that happens. So to be able to get that, we need to go to a 4-hour daily time frame to look at the market. So on the daily time frame, this is the area we want to look at. What was the recent move that the market made? So we can tell that on a daily, the market is looking obviously bearish. All right, let's look at it. Let's mark it out. We can see the zone where the market has moved after this push up, and we notice that the market created this rally. Okay, just a minute. The market created that push up, order flow push up, and then what happened? It broke the high with this push up again. The market broke the high with that push up, and then we see this, and this was a range at which the market traded on the daily until this low was taken out. So the low was taken out by this recent drop. Okay, notice that low was broken by this recent drop. So we have a lot of multiple consolidation here, which notice that price took out that low, and then again another low. Price created another low, which is now lower lows. So we can see that there was another lower low here. But what happened? Price rally up again and broke the high. So we can notice that price was moving in sideways. So we have this high broken, which is on that swing high, give us a new higher high, and then another push up again, and then we see price created a higher high. Well, so what happened? This range price was intending to make a buy market, but it struggled. What happened? Price broke the low again. So we can see that from this drop, a pullback, and then the market created a structure low by breaking structure here. This is a breakup structure to the downside. So from here, sorry. So we have that breakup structure to the downside. So for that reason, the market pulled back. So we have a reasonable pullback there. What happened? Price pulled back and then broke again. So we can see this is now the current range, which is bearish. Okay, this is the current range, which is bearish. So now this is where you want to start focusing on. Remember, we've done the daily range and the weekly range, but here is where you want to trade and focus on the daily range. So on the daily range, you now move to the 4-hour to look at the market. Now you discover your daily range. You now to move to 4-hour to look at the market. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So on this particular key area, we can see that we have this area here, which is key resistance area on the 4-hour. Because if you extend it to the left, you see multiple times that price reacted to that level. So the next thing you want to see is, what is the market doing? Is it selling now or buying on the 4-hour time frame? Well, you have to go through the process again to understand that the market is at the moment pushing up, having a range. Because if I pick the recent 4-hour range, will be here. This is the current 4-hour range right now. Okay, because we see that price created consolidation range and then rally up on this level. Price created that rally at this level, and this high was broken by that push up. So this become, so we now have a breakup structure to the upside. So this become the current range right now. So the market is trading within the range. So on Euro USD, even though the market is bearish, we can still say that it's trading within the range. So that means we are looking for sell, but the sell must be within the range. So what do? We have to create our gun box. This is for our time frame. You put in your gun box right there, and then guess what? You're gonna look for the point of interest. Okay, now this is where you're looking for sell. This area here, you're looking for sell at this area. So at this point in time, you will not go to your lower time frame by tomorrow morning, because anything below this area, okay, mark this zone, anything below this area, okay, you will be obviously out of the equation to try to sell this market. So right now, the market is at a very good price level for selling. So all you need to do is to look for a behavior in the market where you're looking for opportunity to sell. As it's already appeared in this zone where we are, let me just change that to this one so that you can see clearly. So where we are right now, let me just take that off. You can see that price has given us opportunity on the 1-hour time frame to start looking for a sell. Let me show you what that means. So at the moment we have this massive drop. So if I put my fib there, and we can see an entry is already being generated, but we will still need to wait. Price may pull back up and come back in and close below it. But this is the recent move that the market created before the end of that week, last week. So here you are, we're gonna looking for an entry around this key level. So by tomorrow morning, I'm anticipating that price is going to take, first of all, you put a trend line there. Okay, put a trend line there, and I'm anticipating that price will tap into again that trend line tomorrow morning, and then before rallying down. So this is what I'm looking for on Euro USD by tomorrow morning. So on Euro USD, I'm expecting price to rally up a little bit and tap into this area, which is, let's get it on the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, we're already looking like this. This is nice. So we can see that this key area here is the previous resistance on the 1 hour. So we'll go to the 15 minutes. So that's what we're looking at. So we want to see that price rally into that area and before it sells again. So we want to see that happen. So that's what I'm looking to trade on Euro USD. Now, with this, what I've done on Euro USD, with this analysis that I've done on Euro USD, I want you to take this same ideology and trade every other pair like that. That means analyze the market using this same ideology. So the rest of the pair, I'm just going to go through it quickly, and then you'll be able to understand, because I don't want this video to be too long. Now, let me stop for a moment. Most of you watch this video, 80% of you watch this video and you don't subscribe, you don't hit the like button, and that is not helping the channel at all. So I'm pleading with you to help this channel grow and reach more traders, especially beginner traders who will be able to learn how to trade. These things I'm sharing here, a lot of people pay a lot of money for it, but not to me, but they pay money everywhere to learn this stuff. But I'm sharing with you for free. So I wanted to encourage people to like this video and also share this video and let them be part of what you are learning. So how do you do that? Just subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the comment section and make a comment, whatever you want to do that is going to help this channel grow. Do it. Thank you so much, and that will be great. Now let's go back to the chart where I show you the next pair, which is GBPUSD. Now let's go to the daily time frame. This time I will go to the daily just to look at GBPUSD. Now on the daily time frame, GBPUSD, there are a lot of things going on here. The market has been very, very weird. That means struggling to move again, but we can see several occasions that the market drop and creating a lower lows, lower high, lower lows. So on the daily, we've been able to break out of this massive consolidation zone that they had many, many weeks ago. And we can see that price is trading inside there now. So that's very important to note. See, price is trading within that area now. So the question is it going to break above it or close above it? You see, or close below it. We want to know whether it's price going to go above or close below. So the next thing you want to look at is what price did previously, which is at this area. So we can see that British pounds is really, really in a consolidation phase right now. Okay, it's really in a consolidation phase. So, but on the 4-hour time frame, it will be clearer for us to look at a direction. But we're bearish, but the being bearish also has locked in this pair in a consolidation phase. You see, it's locked in the pair in a consolidation phase. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the market obviously is neither bullish or bearish, but we can see that there was a rally up, okay, which shows that the market is now ready to start selling after this push up, and then created a lower high and then broke structure here. So let's just highlight those areas. So we can see that the recent push was done on this high, okay, and then price eventually took out that low, okay, and it did that using this push to the downside, which gave us that low, and then we have the same low broken. So obviously we are bearish on the 4-hour. We're bearish on the 4-hour at this level. We're looking bearish on the 4-hour right now. But the question is the market ready to sell? So one of the things you want to notice is that you want to mark out liquidity areas on the 4-hour. And you can see, obviously, this is liquidity area 4-hour zone, which is also called strong support area on the 4-hour time frame. So that's a strong support area, but it's a liquidity zone. So we're going to look at that area and see what price is going to do. So if we're selling this market, which we're going to do is to target that area where the liquidity is. So let's go to the daily, the 1 hour time frame. Look at what the market has done. So we have liquidity at the top. So we have liquidity at the top of the 1 hour time frame. We have liquidity here. So remember that. It's very important. Price will come and take liquidity out whenever they want. So we have liquidity there, and then we have liquidity at this low. So the market is, you can see how GU is, it's just no bearing, just trading sideways. And that's why throughout last week, I did not trade the pair. And also I didn't trade Euro USD as well. So if we put our fib here, which is this range to this range, you can see the price is reacting at 61. So that means possibly they might want to push up one more time to take out liquidity before they drop. Hopefully that happens. Otherwise, we should be looking forward to a momentum that will give us that opportunity, a break of structure of kind. So that means on the 1 hour time frame, we should expect price to break structure, pull back, take out this low, which is liquidity low, rally back up a little bit, maybe tap into that liquidity area, and then before we sell. So what that means is I should be expecting price to recognize this area as price action retracement back. That means break below, retrace back there, and then I'll look for sell. So if that happens on the 15 minutes time frame for this week, now remember, as a trader, you only need about 2 to 3% in a week, and you're okay, depending on the kind of account you're trading on. That's all you need. So that's what I'm looking for this week as well. 2 to 3 or 4%. I'm done for the week. Maximum 5%. That's it. So I'm looking for the short around here. That's what I'm looking for. Looking to short GU around here this week, and I'll target this liquidity area. Remember, we discovered this liquidity from the 4 hour time frame. So they may want to take that low out. So that means that I'm not going to jump in immediately. I need to see a break of structure on this time frame. So I need to see that this 15 minutes low, which is this recent range, is taken out. I need to see that. Once I see the break of structure, that happens, I'll wait for a pullback before I sell. This is how I'm looking to trade GBP USD. I hope you guys got it. Watch the video again and again. You will understand it, because this takes a lot of effort to put in, learning how to look at the market for based on the market direction for your advantage, so you'll be able to trade it wisely. Now, SP500. Let's go to SP500. This is one of my recent indices that I'm trading. I love this pair because it respects price action. Let me just remove all the drawings there. Let's show you. Now we can see that on the daily, this market is crazily just pushing up. All right. It's bullish on the daily right now. So, but we have the previous resistance zone at this key level. Okay. That was a strong resistance zone that the market had there. That's the previous high. But we also have price reacting at this level as well. So if we were to look at that area and drag it down, so we'll have something of this nature, because there's a 4 hour. I have to cover the daily. I need to cover the candle with it. So you can see that we are in a strong area of resistance right now. Okay, which is very important, and that is noted. Now, the previous low that the market created as a support is obviously on this candle, as you can see on this candle, but I'll rather use this low here, or let's get it from the weekly. It's better for us to get it from the weekly so we can understand. Like here, weekly is better. Oh, look, that's support area. If you drag it to the other side, you see price reacted right there, so which is great. Now we'll go to the daily, and now we see it's a very clean area of support that we have highlighted now. No confusion. So now what we're looking at is that price may begin to retrace, but we're not sure. So on the 4-hour time frame, we see that price just tap into the high and it's pulling back. So this is where we're looking at. That is the market going to take this support key resistance area out, and that's what we'll wait for. Now, if that happens, then where would the market go? If that happens, where would the market go? None, because that's the market reaching the highest high ever in the market. So far, we can see that since 2018, the market has been rallying up on this pair. So this is a buy market pair. SP500 is always just like gold. So, but you can see that it just got to the recent high, okay, which is the highest high in the market right now. Is about getting there and is reacting. So the question is it going to break above or close below it? And that's why we have that strong resistance level there. So I'm anticipating that the price will break above it. If it break above it, then we're going to create a new higher high. So for this week, the first thing you want to see is that price on the 4-hour, that price break above this high. In other words, how do we trade it? Well, we'll be looking for more buys. The first thing you want to do is to look at this structure here. What does the market give us? The market give you a range. We can see that the recent high range on the 4-hour time frame is this. This is the new range that the market has right now. That's the new range. So where are we at? We are in the premium zone where the market is selling, and we don't want to sell. We want to buy. So the first thing you want to do is to ensure that you're waiting for price to come to the 0.61 area or even 88 area region. So you want price to come to this area, and that area we're looking at is here. Okay, hold on, guys. I want to enlarge the screen so you can see what I'm doing. So we're expecting price to come over to this price area where it rejected before, and that is the area we're looking for buys. So at this key area here, we want price to bounce off that support and give us opportunity on SP500. So I will go to the 1-hour time frame and look at price from that angle. So I'll be waiting for price to come up here to long, because this is a buy market, and I'll be targeting that recent high right there, and I'm waiting for price to come over this place, and immediately price go into that area, which is gonna drop down here, and I'll be waiting for reaction, or I'll put my buy limits there. I put my buy limit there, and that's what I'm targeting. If it pulls back, great. If it doesn't, but that's where I'm targeting to take my entry. So on this particular pair, I only need about 3% and I'll be done. So I will just adjust it a little bit to give me 3%, because I know price may eventually tap into that by weakening to that price action area, which is here. I'm expecting price to weaken to that area. That's it. And then that would trigger me into the trade. But you know what? I'm going to set an alert. Where will I set an alert? I will set an alert when price gets on the high of this key level here. The high of that price, the high of that support. That's a resistance level. So I'm going to set an alert there. And as soon as price get there, it's going to trigger me. So, and once I'm triggered in, I'll come and look at the chart and say, okay, here's where we're looking at to buy the market. So this is SP500 setup and analysis. So I've done 3 pairs today. I don't want the video to be too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, for the first time, I want to introduce to you an opportunity that you can take advantage of, where you learn how to trade 101 with Charles Brown. So if you want to learn how to trade 101, get in touch with me. Use the link at the description. You will be able to get in touch with me on my Telegram group. and or Telegram ID. Use my Telegram ID. Send a message that you're interested in 101. I'll put you through all these things in 2 weeks. I guarantee you, you will be able to see the market differently and in a very new light. And for those of you who wants to join my daily trade systems and setup that I do every week, every day, that means I have trade analysis, every trade setup that I come up with. I want you to join me at my trading lab. All right, join me at my trading lab, and the trading lab, the link is in the description of this video, and you will see, you'll come all the way to this place. You can take the course if you want. Everything I just shared is in the course. And also you can join the daily trade analysis setups, where I look out for trades every day and I put out the setups, the entry, exit, stop losses, that any trade that I'm taking, you'll be taking the same thing. So sign up there and you enjoy it. So for the one-on-one mentorship, you can get in touch with me. Never mind that price, but get in touch with me and I will put you on a schedule, on a calendar, and also we'll be able to look at the possible opportunities for you. Take the free course also on this website. It's free. I've done some free training and you can take advantage of that as well. All right. Thank you so much. And then I'll see you guys in week 21. But enjoy this coming week. I mean, don't blow your account, but enjoy the week trading. I'll see you in the next week. Until then, Charles Brown is checking out. Peace out. Bye for now.